Hi everyone, we are in the FIP Perpignan and we are with Sam Jones. Sam, how are you?
Nice, good. I'm good. How are you?
Fine, really fine. So Sam, first question, how was the game?
Yeah, it was good. You know, we lost in 3 sets. The first set we won. We were 4-1 up. We had chances to win the set easier. We ended up losing at 7-5, winning at 7-5. And then the next 2 sets, honestly, my fitness went down big time, and that was key. Like to keep the level I was playing in the first set, I needed the fitness, and we ended up losing pretty comfortably the next 2 sets, 6-1, 6-2. But it was good. You know, we competed well. It was just hard to play that level for so long, especially when my fitness wasn't up to scratch. You know, but we're getting there.
At the beginning of the game, we saw in the first set, obviously you were maybe stronger, maybe more complete, Rick and you. What was the key point of this game? What was the turning point?
Yeah, in the first set we did play really well, and also I think they didn't play their best. In the second set and the third set, they lifted the level. But honestly, I think we went down, but it was purely based on fitness. Like the level we were playing, the game we were playing relied a lot on kind of being fast and getting back behind the ball, getting forward. And then when that gets taken away because you can't reach it, then suddenly you have to change your game plan. And they were better than us in everything in the second and third set.
So, if I understand, maybe the fitness was one of the important aspects of this game. Do you think that maybe later or on next tournament it's going to change and you will have more chances to change that?
Yeah, I'm sure. Now I realize the fitness is key, so I'm gonna try a lot on that because the level. I can compete with the shots and everything, but in the end they can play that level 15 hours a day and I can play it 1 or 2, you know, so that counts for a lot. And now I realize that maybe the shots don't need to be so good, but the fitness needs to be 100%, and definitely I'm going to work on that now for sure.
Now let's talk about your own career. How do you start paddle? What was maybe the thing that made you fell in love with paddle?
I've always been a racket sport person. I played tennis my whole life. Since I was 3 or 4 years old, I started with tennis, and I used to go to Spain to train tennis. And then obviously in Spain, paddle is massive, and you'd warm up on the paddle court before you play tennis. And then I kind of realized I enjoyed it, but in England it was non-existent, so I didn't really think anything of it. And then when I was about 15 or so, it came to England in my home tennis club, and I started playing it for the first time, like properly there with a coach and having lessons and stuff. And I thought, wow, this is really fun. It's enjoyment, and I started playing more paddle than tennis by the end of the year, and that was how I started.
So most of the time we used to speak a lot, to talk a lot about maybe Spain, Italy, even Sweden, but not that much about UK.
Yeah.
How do you see the UK paddle market evolving?
It's definitely growing. Now there's a few more sponsors involved, like the LTA, which is the Tennis Federation. They started giving more money to clubs to start helping them build. Because obviously as well, in London, which is the main place in England, is so expensive and it's small. So to find the land and also someone that can afford to pay the rent of the building is really, really hard. So London is definitely growing because there's more sponsors, but we've still got a few years behind the Swedens, the Italys, the Frances. But it's coming.
So now I have a question more about your actuality. What are the next tournaments when we could see you, or maybe?
Yeah, I'm playing a lot of FIPs. I'm traveling a lot. I love traveling, so that's the key thing at this. When I'm 22, so while I'm young, I want to kind of use this as an experience and travel and go all over the world. I think I'm going back to London now, my home, for a little break, but not that much of a break. I'll be working on my fitness in the summer. And then probably in August I'll start again traveling, and we'll see what's coming.
So thank you, Sam, and we will see each other maybe on some tournaments. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.